Woo. Arsenal 0, Bournemouth 2. Or since Bournemouth for the home team, Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 0. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you do. Take this opportunity to smash the like button because Arsenal have just been booted out of the undefeated bracket. They have now suffered their first loss of the season in all competitions. Let's take a moment of silence. Let's just take a moment of silence. I mean, there was a lot of talk going on in the Arsenal camp, obviously, about beating Chelsea's record of Terry and Carvalho, 15 goals conceded. It seems to me like they've conceded, is that 9 goals or 8 goals now? I might need to double check. That's 8 goals now. So that's 7 more goals they're allowed to concede before they won't be able to beat one of the most craziest records ever set by a Premier League side. So there's that. And of course, well, the whole Invincibles thing, yes, that's out the window again, isn't it, as well? And if you actually look at the Premier League table, it's not looking great right now because that's now 17 points and City and Liverpool have a game in hand. Now, yes, we have a game to play against Chelsea, and of course, we'll deal with that when we deal with that. But this is about Arsenal Football Club, and we have to speak about the elephant in the room, bro. We got to speak about the elephant in the room. Listen, William or Willingham or Willie Bounce Saliba, pause, you know what I'm saying? Willingham Saliba, yeah, William Saliva, yeah, brother, you have now got yourself suspended for the Liverpool game. Liverpool are going to the Emirates without Saliba being there. And they've got as many in, they've already got injuries. Bukayo Saka's not playing. You know what I mean? He might not play. Odegaard's out. You know, I haven't seen Timber. I don't know where Timber is. These guys can barely afford to have any more injuries or suspensions. And what does this guy do? He goes and gets himself sent off. Now, cool. Did Trossard put him in the shitter? Yes, he did. Trossard, this guy is a weirdo. Like, Trossard's a weirdo, bro. He is a weirdo. Why would you play a pass like that? Why would you just put Saliba in trouble like that? Now he's forced to make a decision. But hey, when he had to make that decision, he made the wrong one. He didn't have to bring him down. It was Evan Nilsson. It wasn't Haaland. It wasn't Salah. It wasn't Son. It wasn't Palmer. You know what I'm saying? This guy, it could have been like, it's not Dharma. Like, it's not, man, you're not going to catch. Saliba is very fast. Take the yellow card or not even take the yellow card. Take the goal. Trust your keeper. Do something, but don't get yourself sent off. Cost your team 3 points away from home against a Bournemouth side you should be beaten. And then on top of that, you're now suspended for another massive game next week because you can't afford to lose next week. You can't, because then it's serious conversations. So William Saliba, you have fucked it. You have fucked it for your club. Again, I said it. I have to show the same energy. When I said Trossard fucked it against Man City, Trossard is partly to blame as well, but you have to hold the same energy. I know the man them in the change rooms for the Arsenal side are fuming, blood. They are fuming. Absolutely fuming. And let's be honest, Arsenal weren't doing nothing. Even when you lot had 11 men, you weren't doing nothing. I'm sorry, you lot weren't doing nothing. The biggest threat was Sterling, and even he didn't know when to pull the trigger. Raheem the Dream, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was Raheem Shillings, blood, and that's my Jamaican gunner. But he's got to hold some corn today, bro, because it weren't good enough. It weren't good enough. Declan Rice and Marino and Partey in midfield. Ew. Like, ew. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what? Like, brother, it stinks. It stinks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, where's the elusiveness? I've been saying Ethan should be playing, bro. Play the young buck, bro. He is cold. He's the like-for-like replacement for Odegaard. But because you sold Smith Rowe and you sent Fabio Vieira on loan, so you clearly think Ethan's good enough. I think he's good enough even as a rival, but you don't play him. What do? Bring him on when it's 2-0 down and you've got 10 men. What is wrong with you, Arteta? It's a howler today. It's an absolute howler. Now, you can't even, like, even if Arsenal got the 0-0 draw, you can sit there and say they've done it again with their impeccable defense. But brother, and listen, it's time to speak about the elephant in the room. Martinelli. Yeah. Football is about fine margins, people. It's about fine margins. And I'm going to tell you guys one thing. Gabriel Martinelli had a chance from a mistake. I think Marino, who plays the ball to him, I can't remember who plays the ball to him. He has a chance in front of goal. All he has to do, put it near post, slot it past Kepa of all keepers. And what do? You put it straight at the keeper. They go up to the other side of the pitch and they end up scoring from a short corner. So, again, Martinelli, I done told you, man, he ain't the guy. You lot love to blame Kai Havertz, who for me done all he could today. Kai Havertz, you can't blame Kai Havertz today. You can't blame him today. Done what you could. You have to hold up the ball and make up the only guy who could run past him is Raheem Sterling. So you bring a guy on that can actually, you bring someone on with an outlet who can provide you with pace. If Kai Havertz holds up the ball, you get your chance, and he fucked it. He fluffed his lines because that's what he does, because he stinks. I've done told you about this Martinelli guy, bro. He's not clutch, bro. He's not clutch. Yeah, cool. He likes to score against Liverpool. That's Liverpool. What about in general? Because when Saka's not there, who's going to step up a row? No one. So again, you Martinelli, the MDL, the Martinelli Defense League, you lot, I'll be seeing you soon. Troops, I'll be seeing you soon. Casey, Ethan, Casey, kids, I'll be seeing you lot soon. I promise you, I'll be seeing you lot soon. Good Nelly, I'll be seeing you soon, brother. You know what I'm saying? I've still got a game to play, so I'm not going to be going all gung-ho, but I have to give my reaction as it is. Martinelli fluffed it, and then you went and conceded. If you lot go 1-0 up, I promise you win that game 1-0. I promise you, you man win that game 1-0. I promise you. No cap. No cap, you man win that game 1-0. But listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I think at the end of the day, it's difficult to play with 10 men, and I think that's what 3 red cards for Arsenal this season. That's more red cards than Liverpool have goals conceded. And if we're talking about individual performances and manager selections, like Arteta brought on Kiwior just to bring him back off again. Like, some of the decisions just confused me today. And credit to Bournemouth as well, because even when Arsenal had 11 men, it didn't seem like to me that they were really on anything. I didn't feel like, oh, Arsenal going to score today. Hadn't really worked themselves into the game. It was a bit of a nothing game up until the red card. For me, I told the man, I said, bro, if it's 60 minutes in and it's 0-0 against Bournemouth away from home, it could get a bit spooky. It could get very, very spooky, because it ain't easy. Ain't easy. Spooky. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at players like Trossard stinking it out on the left. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I don't know if it was the team selection, Sterling on the right. I don't know whether it should have been Jesus on the right, because Jesus actually looked all right when he came on, to be fair. He caused a few problems. But at the end of the day, this is a big, big, big defeat for Arsenal. And Saliba has absolute blood on his hands. I mean, if we're going for a man of the match, it can't be for Arsenal. I'll tell you that for sure. Probably maybe Semenyo for me was brilliant. Christie was brilliant when he came on. Evan Nilsson held the ball up really well. Kepa was really good as well at times. I don't know who. I'm probably going to go Evan Nilsson, man of the match. Maybe that's a howler for me. I'll probably go Semenyo. I'm going to change it. I'm going to go Semenyo. He was brilliant today. A little bit, maybe he should have scored with the cross. They had opportunities. Is it Sanacho, what his name is? He was putting in some bad boy crosses. Oh, and Ben White was getting twist up. Ugh. Ben White was getting twist up. Arsenal fan base, I'm not even going to lie to you, look. I'll be pissed, man. I'll be pissed, bro. Because the red card, just so unneeded. Even if you lot go 1-0 down, I'm pretty sure you lot trust yourselves to go back and turn this game around. Like Tottenham did, and like other teams have done in the past, like Liverpool have done. Like, come on, man. You know? But listen, you lot, we're going to leave it there. Smash the like button if you got this far. I know half of the Arsenal fan base don't want to hear this one, but it's called a little reality check, man. We're going to have to see you guys soon. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're not too far. Look, you can see around the bottom, sorry, we're about 5 subscribers. In fact, we've hit 12.6. We're on the way to 12.7. Ignore I just said that. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Arsenal 0. Well, Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 0. Crazy, crazy result. We'll see you in the next one, man. All right.